In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
It is very unlikely that you've never heard this intro, considering it is Law and Order, one of the most longest running live action TV shows in the world. What this means is that Law and Order has come a long way from where it started. Originally, how it started, it was more of a spin-off of the original Law and Orders, where it was about murder or larceny or something along those lines. But Special Victims Unit was different in that it was mostly sex crimes and completely new characters, with still some reoccurring characters from the original Law and Orders. For example, Elliot Stabler, he is from the original. We have Donald Cragen, who is also from the original, and I think there's one more, but I can't remember. Now, I started on season 7 for some reason. Don't ask me why, I just started there, and I went all the way till season 12, right before Christopher Maloney, aka Elliot Stabler, left the show. And then I decided, hey, I've never really seen the first season of Law and Order. Like, I've never actually sat there and watched it, so I decided, why not? So that's what I did. So what I've been doing is playing WoW on the middle monitor, and you better believe on my left monitor I've had Law and Order up the entire fucking time. And considering WoW's pre-patch has just come out for Shadowlands, and the scalings are all kind of fucked up, I've been seeing a lot of this. So you better believe I've been watching nothing but Law and Order on the other monitor. And I've come to realize that a lot of the stuff that is a staple in older or newer episodes of Law and Order SVU are not in the original first season. For example, finding the victim. When they find the victim in the newer ones, it's mostly like it gives you a little glimpse of what happened rather than them being there. So that way, you see somebody like getting drunk and then waking up raped. However, in the first season, you don't see that until at least like episode 6. Instead, the detectives arrive at the scene and you find out what's going on through someone talking through it, which I think is a lot weaker than seeing a little glimpse of the victim's life. Another big difference is how Olivia reacts to her job. She's new on the force. She doesn't understand everything that there is to learn yet, so she's still fresh. For like right here, you can see that she threw up because of a victim of like the effects that happened on the victim, and it kind of hit her emotionally. Whereas in the newer ones, she's a little more professional. We also get to see Olivia's mom. I think this might be the only time we've ever get to see her in the show, and it was cool. Because in the newer episodes, she doesn't talk about her, but she talks about her like she doesn't like her. But they seem like they have a loving relationship here. Also, Stabler isn't as angry as he is in the newer ones, which is kind of funny to look at. You'll also notice that Stabler takes on more of a mentor role to Benson, and you will also notice for a fact that Tutuola is not there. He doesn't show up till season 2, and instead he is replaced by Monique Jeffries and Detective Brian Cassidy, who are significantly weaker than him, but, it's still the first season. Another different thing is that they go to court for different cases that aren't part of the main court, whereas the style of the newer episodes are the first half is entirely comprised of the detectives finding the suspect or the perp or whatever, followed by the second half where it is all about the legal system, where it is one of the lawyers fighting to get their conviction correct. One of the big things that I noticed was that the first season seems to take on more of a dark comedy kind of role rather than just essentially a full-on drama. I'm just going to play you a few clips that I thought were standoutish, and you tell me if this is something that you would hear in some of the newer episodes.
Sir, if the body's dead, then is that considered a sex crime?
Just go. Investigate, interrogate, write up a DD-5.
Police work. You doing anything Saturday night? Oh, I'd hurt you.
Come on, kick it back.
Dad, I'm a virgin, okay?
Okay.
You see what I mean when I say that it seems different? Like, it's still trying to find its style. And I kind of like the original style, like Season 1 style, but I can see why they changed it, though. Even the intros changed. In the newer ones, the cast are standing around a desk because it was too big to do what they normally do with the original Law and Order, which is walk through a group of doors with the main cast there. All in all, I kind of miss this style of Law and Order. It definitely made for something much more unique, considering they were still trying to find their footholding. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like the comedy part. I also just wanted to make this rabbit rundown because I wanted to try something new that wasn't just video games, and at the same time, I just got new editing software, and I wanted to try it without writing a script, so to just see how it would work out, and I feel like it would work out pretty well. With all that said and done, Law and Order Special Victims Unit Season 1 gets 6 special victims out of 10.